evening, physical media collectors. This is my top 10 4K Ultra HD horror movie releases of 2024. In my opinion, according to price, aesthetics, transfer, and overall, in my opinion, these are the 10 horror movies that every physical media collector should have in their movie collection. So, without further ado, let's get this video started. Grab your drinks, your popcorn. Now, come along with me for the ride with number 10. Now, number 10 needs no introduction. This is an Ari Aster horror film from the year 2018. I saw this at the movies with my best mate, and that film stars Toni Collette in a riveting, versatile role, and that film is Hereditary. Now, this is the modern answer to the primitive Exorcist film by William Friedkin. This is such a great transfer, such a great film, and I couldn't believe for the longest time this hadn't been released on 4K, but I absolutely love this movie. I love the story. This story just goes into different kind of realms of horror, different kind of touches on different things. This is a film about a mother who loses her daughter, and then the mother, Toni Collette, tries to recommunicate with her dead daughter, but just the way it's done, it's so just idiosyncratic. This is definitely a must-have for any collector out there. Alright, moving on to the next title, and this title is the 1956 sci-fi horror film. Yes, it's a science fiction horror film. The original black and white 4K Ultra HD by Kino Lorber Studio Classics, and that film is Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Now, this is the original version, and in my opinion, the best. Now, this is a very short film. I think it's got a runtime of 79 minutes or 70 minutes total. Very short film, but it's quality, not quantity. And just the transfer for such an old film, this is a great movie. And what can I say? Kevin McCarthy and Dana Winter, awesome combination. I will be putting the price of each of these movies on screen, but yeah, I don't want to bore you with the prices of all of these. So cutting it short, this film, if you haven't seen it, is about this doctor. It's a non-linear film. It opens up with him in a jail cell, then it goes back in time when he tells the story of how he ended up there and how his patients just came off a little weird and they were giving him these bizarre stories, and then you later find out that these pods from outer space come down to Earth and basically take over the body of human beings. But overall, really great film, awesome transfer, and nevertheless, the best version of this film. All right, moving on to number 8. Now, this is none other than the 1986 horror film starring Rutger Hauer, rest in peace, and C. Thomas Howell. This is a great 4K transfer, great overall box set, quite dear. I put this title in my previous video of the 10 best 4Ks overall of 2024, and this is the original Hitcher. Now, they did remake this movie in 2007, I think it was, but the original best version out there, this transfer is insane. This is just a great film. If you haven't seen it, check it out. This thing is loaded with bonus contents, a lot of goodies here, special features, new special features. What can I say? A great release by Second Sight Films. Alright, where am I going to put all these? Alright, and the next title is the 2017 Dual Combo Pack 4K Steelbook Edition of the Jordan Peele 2 films that he's made. In my opinion, these are the best films that he has made. The first one is from 2017 and the second one is from 2019, and that is Get Out and Us. Now, 2 great horror films with sci-fi elements, really beautiful, aesthetically beautiful steelbook here. And what can I say, you've got the scissors there from the film Us. You've got Get Out, the picture here of this actor here, I forgot his name. But yeah, just a great combo. It was released in the past on 4K, but this only came out recently this year. I did an in-depth review on this title and a few of my other titles. So if you're interested, check them out, they're on my channel. But yeah, must pick up. Great horror set to have. Also very cost effective. 2 films, 1 steelbook, enough said. Alright, next film is the 2024 just great, just amazingly great film by Osgood Perkins. Now this is a steelbook, but a film that every collector out there should own. And in my opinion, this is as good as Silence of the Lambs with Jodie Foster. This film stars Nicolas Cage and Maika Monroe in the crime horror film by Osgood Perkins. Again, yes, it was directed by him and written by him, and that is Longlegs. What a cool steelbook, all red, just beautiful finish. This had a good transfer. This is definitely a dark, very dark, cold and gritty film with 4K, HDR, 2160p, Dolby Vision. This film just pops on screen. Beautiful transfer, audio mix, beautiful audio mix. What can I say? EQ levels balanced beautifully. Sounds phenomenal on my sound bar. Pick this one up. Great film about a serial killer named Longlegs. Maika Monroe, detective, similar to Clarice Starling in Silence of the Lambs, has to crack the case. Very, very cool movie, that one. Okay, next one on the list is a lesser known horror film. This is an Italian horror film. This has a dual title. I bought this from Severin Films, and there are a few editions of this film on the Severin Films website, but I just wanted the, this is the 2-disc edition, comes with the Blu-ray and the 4K. Great transfer, great film overall, just enough said. This film is a film by Michael Solvay, and this film is Cemetery Man, or Della Morte Dell'Amore. I think that's how you pronounce it, or I may be screwing that one up. But yeah, really, really great film, new features, you know, Blu-ray, 4K, comes with a whole bunch of just great goodies with the features here. But this is a really underrated horror film. I must say, this is, when it comes to horror films, shitload of nudity in this movie. A great story though. Definitely not for everyone. This definitely is a film that definitely caters to a niche audience. A film about this cemetery night worker or cemetery worker who works at the cemetery with his sidekick, that bald guy, the fat one. I forgot his name because I've only seen this movie once, but loved it, mind you. And yeah, the transfer to this is so amazing. This, yeah, 10 out of 10 transfer. But yeah, overall, it's about this cemetery, just groundskeeper. He has to take care of the cemetery at night, and all the dead people are coming alive whilst he's trying to perform his duties as a caretaker there in the cemetery. But really, really interesting film, and the ending to this, just freaking mind-F. Anyways. Okay, now on to the next title. This is the 1979 film released for the second time on 4K. This film is by, who released this? This is by 88 Films. They always do a good job with their releases. Amazing, just fluorescent slipcase, great transfer. James Brolin, Josh Brolin's dad, Margaret Kidder, rest in peace, and Rod Steiger. And that is the original Amityville Horror in this amazing slipcase. Like, this shiny slipcase. I mean, I love this movie. This is definitely a scary film based on a true story about this guy who kills his whole family many years ago, and then this new family moves into that house, unbeknown to what had happened in that home, and yeah, the ghosts haunt the house, and this guy's trying to pretty much take care of his family and live his life, but all these strange occurrences happen. Really, really cool transfer. This is definitely a dark, scary film, and to have it on 4K, definitely one of the best releases of this year. Anyways, moving on to the next title, and the next title is probably the greatest transfer of this year, and it should have been in my previous video, but I couldn't fit everything in there, and this is definitely one of my favorite horror films of all time, tied with Hellraiser 1, Hellraiser 2, and this is the 1984 Wes Craven horror classic. Rest in peace, Wes Craven, and this is the brand new release by Warner Brothers. This is the limited edition of A Nightmare on Elm Street. The steelbook that comes with this, just amazing. Comes with a book, comes with a whole bunch of goodies here at the back. New special features, old special features. But the transfer to this, I'm just going to slow down because a lot of people say I shout in my videos, but that's just me. Okay, first and foremost, the transfer to this, 10 out of 10. One of the greatest I've seen in my entire life. Oh my gosh, I noticed so many things in this that I didn't notice before. I had watched it on VHS in the past. DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K is the best it's ever looked. The audio, I could hear crystal clear sounds that I could not make out in the other releases. 2160p, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. This is definitely the Rolls Royce of 4Ks right here. 10 out of 10, great film. You all know what A Nightmare on Elm Street is about. This film, just Robert Englund and Heather Langenkamp, Johnny Depp, an all-star cast of actors. Love this movie, love it. Okay. All right. And boom! The next title is about Christmas, and I should have done an in-depth review on this 4K title, being that it's so close to Christmas and this film is about Christmas, and this is the 40th anniversary 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray 40th anniversary edition released by Scream Factory, Shout Factory, and that is Silent Night, Deadly Night. Now this is a horror film that I think every horror collector, horror lover has seen. Just a great film to have it in 4K, 2160p, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. This is definitely a film that looks just superb on 4K. It's the best ever look, audio's best ever sound. This film definitely, they did a great job remastering this. And yeah, this comes with 3 discs, comes with one 4K theatrical version, comes with a Blu-ray theatrical version, and disc 3, another Blu-ray, the unrated version. But if you've seen this movie, you all know what it's about. But just probably the best horror Christmas film out there. This and Christmas Evil would have to be my 2 favorite Christmas horror films. But yeah, what can I say? Silent Night, Deadly Night, he knows when you've been naughty. You know, this needs no introduction. This here is definitely the best horror Christmas film with Christmas Evil. Now, moving on to the last title here in this video. This is the 1987 horror classic film, the 4K Collector's Edition by Shout Factory, Scream Factory. This has a phenomenal transfer, great audio, and just overall a good film, and that is the original Stepfather. What a great film with Terry O'Quinn playing the demented stepfather. This is just a classic horror film that everyone's seen, and if you haven't, then you should be ashamed to call yourself a horror movie fan, horror movie buff, because this film here is what it's about. And just to have it on 4K, this film is just, yeah, 10 out of 10 for audios and visuals. Yeah, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, comes with one 4K, one Blu-ray, new special features, old special features. But that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I'm Mike Star. That was my 10 must-own, must-pick up 10 best horror films of 2024. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below with any questions you may have. But also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, tell your family, tell your friends, because this channel is only going to get better with time. And as of 2024, 2025 is going to be even bigger and better. But also, I got 2 cool 4Ks in the mail today. Kickboxer in 4K, the great martial arts film starring Van Damme, and Stir of Echoes, a great psychological thriller horror film starring Kevin Bacon. So you want to subscribe to this channel so you get notified for when my latest and greatest content does drop. But anyways, you also want to be notified for when my Boxing Day video drops, which is where I go out. We here in Australia have something called Boxing Day, similar to Black Friday, and I'll be going out to my local JB Hi-Fi, which is similar to Best Buy. It's the Australian version of Best Buy, and I'll be splurging on DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, what have you. But I'm going nuts filming, so you don't want to miss out on that video or the latest and greatest shit. But I'm out of here, everyone. I'll catch you all in my next video. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and have a great Kwanzaa, everyone. Mike Star signing off, so I'll catch you all in my next video. But until then, have a good night.